love it.
Now, all right, this occurred when, gentlemen?
A few months back.
What has been the reaction of the wrestling community?
What happened? We've been fined.
How much were you fined?
That's personal. I'd rather not get into that.
Also backed out of a few contracts where you had matches with Andre.
Oh, no, never backed out of nothing. No, never backed out of nothing.
He went into hiding for 2 months, 3 months perhaps.
Well, I hear
Where'd he go? We knew where we were.
He's coming around, man.
You know, anytime Andre wants to defend his status as a giant, I'm here. If he wants to get a partner and wrestle me and Ken Patera, we're here. And if he wants to find himself a manager to have in his corner, maybe Cyndi Lauper could lead him over us.
Yeah, she's done so well.
Yes.
Well, maybe we can put Hulk Hogan in there.
So we're here. Andre, wherever you are, you're out there somewhere, and I'm sure somebody's going to show you this tape. We're waiting for
I
you.
don't think Hulk Hogan would be stupid enough to sign on as Andre's partner. I think he's a little more intelligent than
Well, he's a world champion. He's a winner. He doesn't want to associate himself with losers.
loser. And Andre the Giant's definitely a loser.
You know something, Bill? I've been wrestling here, Worldwide Wrestling, for a few years now. And since I've been here, I had a challenge to anybody as an incentive. And with Bobby Heenan, we've upped it to $15,000 for these great men like Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant or Jimmy Snuka or Mulligan. If they can pick me up and slam me, $15,000 in the ring.
Well, what constitutes a full slam? How high do you have to be picked up?
Over the shoulders.
Over the shoulders.
You lifted?
Right,
lifted
over the
up?
shoulders.
We have to crouch the man,
Right.
hook him around the shoulders, pick him up, turn him
and slam
him. 15 grand.
15 grand, and they all failed.
Now, we're still drawing interest on the money. No one's picked it up yet. Simple.
You know, one thing we didn't talk about was the role of the manager, right? Now, you sometimes wrestle, and you sometimes, on occasion.
Yeah, if I feel like it, and the money's right, if I feel like I want to show somebody what they need to be taught, then I'll get into the ring. I mean, I don't really care to soil my hands with another man's sweat. I'd rather sit back and watch these two men embarrass the man and make a fool out of him. I get more self-satisfaction out of that. The role as a manager, I handle all their contract negotiations. I handle all the reservations. I handle all the bookings. I handle everything. I don't interfere in a match.
How about during the match, though?
No,
you were the guy with the scissors.
Well, the match was over. I figured, what the heck. See?
Yeah, but you just happened to have those scissors.
No, it didn't just happen.
You went in, that was all planned.
Oh, sure,
Yeah.
sure. It was just right down to the... Oh, yeah, we planned to do that to the Giant. Only person we didn't tell was the Giant, or he wouldn't have been there. He'd have left. He'd have gone back to the Alps wherever he hangs out, or gone and haunted some house or something. But basically, what I do is handle their careers. I don't have to get into the ring and help them. A man almost 7 feet tall, the records this man has, the gold medals, they're a proven commodity.
Bill, I don't know in Bobby's case, but as a manager myself, I'm not a trainer. I'm merely there as a technical advisor. David Wolf and I have combined 2 brains are better than 1, and we have a staff of trainers that train our men. We merely negotiate, make sure that our men have the proper contracts, the proper matches, they're in the right place at the right time. We're looking for something that's going to bring very lucrative for our men.
How do you think you do against Olympic college wrestlers?
Well,
you know,
let me interfere right now.
amateur wrestlers?
Excuse me, Bobby. First of all, basically, all of our men are great amateur and Olympic men. They are amateur wrestlers. Amateur wrestling is not as dangerous as professional wrestling. They get down in referee's position, a man gets behind. It is a great sport, but it does not have the danger of professional wrestling. Professional wrestling, you've got larger men, you've got bigger men. They're all basically great amateurs to start with, and then they progress into the ranks of professional wrestling, such as an amateur boxer goes on to professional boxing.
It's simple. An amateur is an amateur, and a pro is a pro.
They cannot wrist lock.
Now, this
The
man's not
rules
gonna...
are totally different, though, right?
Oh, yeah, that's why they draw 40, 50 people a match. But you take an amateur wrestler, he'll get down on all fours and say, come on behind me, see if you can hold on to me, Charlie. It's different. You get on all fours, look up instead, you'll be eating soup for 6 months. He'll kick your teeth out because he's a professional. He's not an amateur. That's it.
Paid our dues. We went through the amateur ranks, and that's how we all got to be professional.
How about these rather bizarre situations that sometimes arise where, it doesn't happen often, where it's a boxer against a wrestler, like Muhammad Ali actually went all the way over to Tokyo and fought a guy,
Yeah, that did happen.
a Noki or something like that?
Could I make a statement about that?
What's behind all that? I mean, that never seems to satisfy the public very much, these novel
Bill.
There's that thing out there. People always want to know.
That novelty kind
Yeah, and like I said,
Wrestling is the oldest profession going, the oldest sport going, the oldest profession, you know what that is. But there's no way a boxer who all his life has fought standing up with gloves on, he's never been grabbed or he doesn't grab. Forget it.
How about these kickboxers, like the karate guys? What?
A while back, Gorilla Monsoon, who was a 400-pound wrestler, man standing 6'5", was challenged in Philadelphia by Muhammad Ali. Ali came up into the ring, made a statement, and Monsoon told him not to put gloves on, to tape his fist and be ready. He would box, and Monsoon would wrestle. Within less than 30 seconds, Ali threw a left. His arm was hooked by Monsoon. Monsoon picked him up and covered him, and Ali just right there and then gave up. And said he didn't realize the professional wrestlers were such great athletes. It was done repeatedly twice.
Well, it's totally different skills.
Different skills. The men are bigger. Professional wrestlers are bigger. They're stronger. And as I respect professional boxing, it's a great sport, but it does not compare with professional wrestlers who are the greatest athletes in the world.
Well, there you said it.
There is. Well, look at these men. Even where we've had our differences, Ken Patera is without a doubt a great athlete. John Studd is without a doubt a great athlete. Bobby the Brain Heenan is not only a great wrestler, but he's also a great manager. So when you talk about that, call a spade a spade. These men are great athletes.
As you look into 1985, who were the up-and-coming stars?
Well, there's
Hillbilly Jim?
oh, he's a great one. Yeah.
Hillbilly Jim.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about Hillbilly
I don't
Jim.
even know about Hillbilly Jim.
6'7",
Yeah.
300 pounds.
Right. He's got a half moon on his door out back.
Hulk
Big deal.
Hogan's training him. Hulk Hogan's training him, Bill.
Oh, Hulk Hogan's training. He should really go far in this world.
You know,
He'll probably be a Sky Capital LaGuardia in 2 weeks.
You got the world champion in your corner, bringing you through the ropes. You got the
Hillbilly Jim.
Jim.
Who else is
Well, I think on the
if
cover
I'm a star in 1985, you're probably going to have to overcome somebody like myself or Ken Patera or Roddy Piper. And so I don't see any stars in 85.
Well,
Any new stars?
A lot of people are talking about Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda here.
What is this? Is your World Wrestling Federation program?
Oh, here's a good picture here. Do you get a tight shot of this? I like this one. You get a tight shot of this? Right there.
Just have to hold it still for a moment or two. We'll get to it. That's actual hair.
Oh, yeah. There's the Giants locks. Notice the smile on my face? I enjoy that.
Whatever happened to Bruno Sammartino?
Retired.
I keep the greatness out of the living legend of 1980.
He's now announcing. He's now helping
farewell.
He does the color for professional wrestling on the
Right.
Wide World.
He has a son, David Sammartino, that wrestles professionally.
You know,
Do you know why Bruno Sammartino and his wife never got a divorce?
No?
Nobody wanted custody of David.
Can you imagine that?
back well, guys. We had a lot of fun with you today, and we're on Tuesday. When's the next time your fans can expect to see you in the New York area? You know?
Well, they can expect to see me January 21st in Madison Square Garden beating up on Andre the Giant for the second time.
That's it? You're
I
going
can't
back?
believe. I'm appalled by the fact that the man even signed a contract against me after what we did to him.
See, we thought by embarrassing him, he'd leave. Well, it's obvious we've have to hurt the man now.
So there will be something on January.
Oh, yeah.
Will that be a steel cage match or just
No. The demise of the Giant.
Is it all right, Bill, to plug another network or cable?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have USA tonight. There'll be a show on at 8 o'clock with the Titan Sports. So if you want to look in at that, you'll really enjoy that. David?
I won't be on that, but I know you will, and I think it's good.
Well, guys, I want to thank you very much. Take care of those foreheads and the rest of your bodies. We'll see you tomorrow at midday.